Hiya, it's Mochi, and welcome back to our series playthrough of Monster Harvest. Sorry, I stuttered my words. And I actually got the video done and dealt with today, so let's go. And we did get a lot done today. I was able to do 2 days in this episode, and both days I did dungeon runs. And it didn't take a super long time because of the fact that, unfortunately, as you can see there, it automatically cut the footage. So it's a big downside. A lot of the battles that I did in the dungeons were cut, and I think I figured out why. So I think, as you can see, we now have a lot more barn animals. We have what's going to be a turkey. We have a cow, as we had at the beginning. We have a chicken, a fox, and what's going to be a llama. So those are going to be really good assets to our farm. But I made those at the very beginning of this episode, but it completely cut out that entire recording. But I think I figured out as to why it cuts out so much of my recording. And I think it is because that when I am recording the clips for my videos, I do end up pausing my recording to answer my text messages. And as I'm doing this, I notice that more of the clips that I'm recording end up being cut because of this. And we did unlock our farm expansion, and that's going to be a really good thing. I'll show you about that later. And we're almost unlocking the watering can efficiency upgrade. But I do want to stop by here and get some potions, because we are going to need a lot of these in this video. But I think what I'm going to have to do for further recording is to stop messaging people while I'm recording, because it is messing up my recording time, because I'm having to pause when I'm recording in order to answer these messages. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do from now on. So I know people who I talk to watch my videos, so to the people who are watching this, who I talk to, I apologize in advance for having to not text you, but in order to be more efficient with my videos, this is something that's going to have to be done in order to keep my Switch from cutting my footage. Because a lot of the clips that I ended up recording were just clips of me standing completely still, not doing anything on my farm, because that's how it picked it up in the footage, is because that's what I was doing when I thought I recorded footage and then paused. I thought I recorded a full 30-second footage clip, and then I paused to answer the message, but it took the pause as recording the footage instead of recording what I actually did as the footage, which is really, really ridiculous. I don't know why Switch does that, but for future recording, I will have to stop texting people. So I apologize to everyone who I message while I'm normally recording, but I will have to stop doing that so I can be more efficient with my YouTubing. Because having a lot of footage cut during dungeons and stuff, when I'm fighting a lot of things, and just doing the daily runs like this, you missed me making all those barn animals at the very start of this episode because it cut all of that footage. So that is not very good content wise. So I just have to do what's best for my channel. But yeah, so I haven't had any more votes on the future game I'm going to be playing, so I think Zelda is just going to be the one that ends up winning. So look forward to that, because I think in the next episode we might end up completing the dungeon at least, We may not take on the Ripley dude, or Wrigley. I don't know if it's Wrigley or Ripley is his name. That's the Slimeco dude that we have to battle in the rec center. I don't know if we'll quite take on him yet. We might grind a few more levels, but I do think I am going to take on the final dungeon room in the dungeon in next episode. Because I did do a sneak peek at the levels of the creatures in the next dungeon room. And we do get our Planimals to a fairly decent level in this episode. So I think we'll be good to take on the final dungeon levels. And I'm going to do that next episode. That way we at least have one of our goals done. And we can be that much closer to completing this game. So yeah, let's hope we can do that very soon here. But I want to get our guys up to, I want to say at least level 22. Yeah, at least level 22 before I take on that rec center battle. Just so I am fully prepared. I want to have enough money to buy like a lot of potions as well, just so I'm prepared for that. And I end up getting confused with the Mutino seeds and the Radberry seeds. I'm like, wait, which one of these do I need to grab? But I do figure it out eventually. And then I grabbed my sword by mistake. I don't even think I ended up planting any of the crabberry seeds. Crabapple seeds, I mean. Do I plant any of them? I don't know. Oh no, I plant the crabapple seeds and not the screamberry seeds, yeah. And I grabbed my pickaxe instead of the things I needed to grab and put back in my hotbar. Now is when we're just gonna go sleep and head to the dungeon. So let's go. And of course it cut. Oh no, I cut the footage going to the dungeon because that's just a trip that doesn't need to be brought. It's just a tedious amount of recording session that doesn't really need to be brought. I do switch because Crabapple has the level 13 and Radhog does not. And it takes us quite a lot of time to get up to level 13 because these guys don't really give a lot of experience at level 1 dungeon. So we are slowly gaining levels, and I do go back to this previous room to see if it's a dead end, which it is. So there's a little mushroom dude over here to kill, so we gotta go get him. I do poison it first, and I just hit it afterwards. Poison is a really good move because it like takes down really huge chunks of HP at the starting of the dungeon, but it's still really good later on in the dungeon because you can hit an enemy and then it'll have like a sliver of HP left and you're like, oh no, I almost killed it, but then that poison kicks in and then you're like, yes. I almost hit the rock trying to hit the crystal, but luckily I did not hit the rock. The rocks are not that bad to hit because we do need them for a lot of like barn upgrades and your house upgrade. I don't know if I'm going to do like all the barn upgrades because we'll be getting done with the dungeon pretty soon. And we'll be like fighting Ripley pretty soon as well. So I don't know if I'm going to do like all the barn upgrades and the house upgrade because I think there's like multiple house upgrades. And I've only done one house upgrade on my own playthrough. And I think there's another one that I haven't done. I don't know if there's more after the second upgrade. But I do know that there's a second one. I do know that there's a second one at least. So, and I don't realize, when all of them, like, what all materials I need for the second upgrade. So, yeah. Yeah, so, ooh, the dinosaur guy. Even in the lower dungeons, these guys do not get a lot of EXP. They are really good for EXP at the very start of, like, leveling up guys, but, like, you see how much EXP that gave. It's not very much. And as you can see, it just cut right to that battle, I'm pretty sure. I kind of wasn't really paying that much attention because I was answering a message. I apologize. And over here, it immediately cuts into a battle with a Raghog at the end of the battle, even. So you don't even get to see any of that battle. You just get to see me destroying it at the end. It's so annoying having the Switch, like, mess up the recording. I do switch because he did gain a level. And we don't even see that he gained a level because of the fact that it, like, cut out that part, I think. I think there was a battle in that room, and it cut it out. And there was a battle in that room, and it cut out the entire battle. I think that was a battle with a black slime. Because that room looks very familiar as to a battle that I had with a black slime. And a room very similar to that. I do neutralize this thing just to try and get some advantage on it so it doesn't deal as much damage to us. And then I do mutilate because we'll deal that extra damage, and it misses its attack, which is really nice. Kind of restoring some stamina now because we need it to continue mining. And I think I eat a few mini blueberries here. Oh no, I don't. Okay. I could have actually ate one more. I do switch immediately because we're too low level. Or too low health, I should say, not low level. I use Mutilate on this, and I miss, of course. That's the first time that move has ever missed on me. And then I have to switch immediately. So, yeah. First time I've used that move that it's missed. It's crazy. Out of all the times I've used it. And we beat that area. So, moving on to level 3, I believe. Yeah, level 3. And we're immediately at the end of a battle with this guy. Because it cuts it. Go figure. And the poison kills it off. See, that's why poison is so good. You can be like right at the end of a battle, and then the poison will kill it off the next switch you do. That way both your guys gain experience. It's so good. And as you can see, I've explored the majority of this dungeon, and it's cut out all of this. It even cut out that boss battle, which is just ridiculous. It's cut out so many battles, so much exploration. I've done the majority of this dungeon already, and you saw, like, me explore 2 rooms, and didn't even get to see the boss battle. And there was also a battle in this room, I do believe. There was a battle in the room to the left, and there was a battle up there, because we didn't even get to see the rooms over there that I did. There was 3 rooms over there. And you didn't get to see any of them. I'm gonna try recording tomorrow and not texting anyone and see if that helps with the recording. Because if it does, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do from now on. And I apologize to everyone who I text. I'm gonna have to let everyone know that I'm texting, or everyone that I'm texting know that, like, be like, hey, I've gotta record the clips for today. I really can't be texting while I'm doing it because it messes up the footage. Which is really unfortunate, but I kind of have to do it that way. And we didn't even get to see me exploring the room to the left down there. Because, again, cut the footage. And I immediately get thrown in halfway into a battle. And it cuts it. Go figure. And I'm back to leveling up Screambat. Oh wait, did I put the same clip in twice? I may have. Oh my god, I so apologize for that. Oh my god, that is so embarrassing. That is... Oh, I feel so bad for that. I didn't realize that I put the same footage in. I wish I had known that sooner. Please forgive me. I am, again, still new to this. Like, I've only been doing this for a couple of weeks now. Not even a month. So, I've only been doing this for maybe 2 weeks, I think. Maybe a little over 2 weeks. I don't even know. But it hasn't been long, so I'm still fairly new to this. And the editing app that I'm using only allows me to use 20 clips per edit. So, I have to, like, keep track of what I've, like, currently edited together. And it gets hard to keep track of it all. But, oh yeah, this is the farm expansion, which is really nice. We can get a bunch of new trees and rocks and stuff, or wooden rocks, which is really nice. But, as I was saying, it gets really hard to keep track of what I'm, like, editing and stuff. So, it gets really, really difficult to, like, keep up pace with, like, which ones I've added in, which ones I've, like, excluded out. Like, it's hard. It really is. So, please don't be super harsh on me. It's difficult, especially for a new YouTuber. So, please, don't, like lash out on me for this. Like, I should have, like, been thorough and yes, I should have looked at it and made sure that there was no extra clips, but I really needed to get a video out today, and I was a little rushy with it. I apologize, but please don't, like, go hate comments on me for that little mishap, because I didn't mean to do it. I will make sure that it doesn't happen again, though. And it cuts out the whole footage of me doing, like, it cuts out the whole footage of me going back into the house and grabbing stuff. So we are going to get 5 of our blue slimes. Well, technically all of our blue slimes. And I apologize, that was my phone going off. But we are going to make a jalop, the one that would make a jalopy into a mount. And we get a little horse, which is really cute. I love the little horse mount. And I've actually never created the horse mount. So that was my first time ever seeing it. And I thought I didn't record the footage of me getting the horse mount. That is why I'm doing this now. I thought I didn't get the footage of it, so I was just showing off the horse mount. But apparently I did get the footage. But, yeah, that was basically what I was doing there. So, yeah. I was super excited to show that off. I think I was trying to, like, process what I needed to do for that little stop. I needed to get more water into the watering can. So, how are your guys' days going and everything? Are you having a good day? Have you had a good week? Because the weekend is now. I mean, school's done if you have, like, school or college. I don't know if college is done for everybody, if you have college. Like, I don't know y'all's college routines, of course. But, like, my brothers just got out of school not long ago. Like, a couple hours ago, they get out at 3 o'clock, so. But they got out of school not too long ago. So, it's the weekend now for us. Well, for them, I should say. And I am going in here to sell all these guys, because I don't really need them, and I don't really want them anymore. So, and unfortunately, you do have to go all the way down to the bottom each time you want to sell one of these, old, like, one of your old guys. So, it's really quite tedious. I did sell them, it just didn't get it. And I have to go in here and feed all these guys. And our glow cow that we've had for like a decade still hasn't grown up. I think it's because I always interacted with him every single day. Because on my own world, I interacted with them like maybe once, and they grew up pretty fast. And as you can see, day 3, well, you can't see immediately, but as you'll see on day 3, there are still no slimes out on this day. So I think maybe day 4 there will be slimes out, but I'm not 100% sure. But if they are out on day 4, that would be very nice. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm like dealing with something important. I'm sorry. I'm trying to deal with something. But we're just going into the dungeon now. Basically, we're just going through the dungeon again. On the second day we're going through, I mean. So far, oh, there's a battle that it immediately cut to. That's annoying, again. Just, another battle. And we just immediately killed this guy. Holy. We're level 15 now, which is good. So, we're pretty high level as of now. Another battle with one of these guys, though unfortunately it will not give a lot of experience this low of the low level of the dungeon. Let's see, it didn't give us that much. unfortunately. Hope you guys are excited for the upcoming series, the Zelda series, though. I'm excited. I've almost beaten the game on my own playthrough. Just want to do a couple of gear upgrades, like armor upgrades, and then do a couple of side quests. And then I'll take on the final boss. And then I'll be done with that. So I'm excited to see, like, I'm excited to end that game. I'm so hyped. I've been playing that game for like hours. I think it completely cut out this boss fight again. I don't know what to talk about, honestly. Um, what's your guys' favorite foods? I don't know, I'm just trying to like think of something to talk about. My favorite food would probably have to be ramen. Like, I've never really tried real Japanese ramen, unfortunately, because like the Japanese restaurants that we have here do not serve like actual ramen, which sucks so badly. But we have like the pack ramen that you can buy at like the store, and that is like, I love it so much. It's so good. Other than that, I think like any kind of Japanese food from the Japanese stores that we have. Like, there's this one Japanese store that's my favorite, or restaurant, I should say. There's this one restaurant, that's a Japanese restaurant that I go to with, like, my mom occasionally. And it's my absolute favorite. What I normally get there is a chicken bowl. And, It is grilled chicken and rice, and then you can put like yum yum sauce on the rice, and it's amazing. It's like the best thing ever. It's so good. I'm trying to think of something to like talk about. Sorry, I'm trying to think. I kind of run dead on conversation. Do you guys have animals? If so, like, what kind of animals do you have? I have, like, my family that I live with, we have a bunch of animals, like, so many. Like, I am not even exaggerating at all. Alone, we have 19 cats. And that's like only half of our animals. Maybe. We have like 19 cats. We have, I think, 9 or 10 dogs. We have a ferret. We have goats. We have chickens. We have a bunny. We have turtles. Did I say a ferret? I don't know if I said we had a ferret. We have so many animals. We have a pig. I forgot about the pig. We're just like stocked with animals, man. I think that's about all of them, though. We used to have hermit crabs, but they died. I used to have a bird, like she was mine, but around Christmas she passed away. Broke my freaking heart, and I wanted to like, I screamed so loudly, like I was scream crying. Like it absolutely broke me. Like, that was my freaking baby. She meant the world to me. And one night when I was going to bed, hopefully these guys will be grown soon. That's why I came in here. But one night when I was going to bed, I realized that she was just laying on the bottom of her cage. And I think she ended up breaking her neck. Like, she got hung on something on her cage, and when she got loose, she couldn't catch onto something else, and she broke her neck. It's really upsetting, but I am going to make a couple of picklers, jam machines, and artisanal refiners, and I'm going to place these down for a future episode. Hopefully we actually get to using these. The jam machine and pickler we will be able to get to use, but the artisanal refiner I'm not sure, because our animals may not be fully grown. But I am going to place these down before I end this episode, and I don't get to place all of them down because it doesn't cut it all, but this is about the end. I hope you all enjoy. Subscribe if you want more. It always lets me know that you want more. I do place all of them down, it just doesn't cut it, or catch all of it. But, like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want more. As I did said, I apologize for saying it twice, but hope you all enjoyed this episode. I will see you guys all in the next one. So, yeah, bye-bye!